I did a video back in June about country potato sandwich buns by Arnold, and my wife tries to buy things that say no high fructose corn syrup because we clearly know this is all bad for us. I like to, instead of looking at the nutritional facts, I look at the ingredients. Now one back right here, it says sucralose. Now if you know anything about food ingredients, sucralose is very bad and you should not consume it. So I made a video saying how I was very disappointed with Arnold's because we buy their bread and it doesn't have all the stuff in it. And they never got back to me. I emailed them. Very frustrating situation. So I put this in the back closet. Now it's December 5th. My wife gives me these rolls the other day and says, "What are you doing with them?" To my surprise, there was no mold on it. I figured it would be mold because bread gets moldy. As anyone knows, if you leave bread, especially in a dark place, for too long, it will get moldy. I'm guessing the yeast turns to mold. So if this is not moldy, I would love to know why. Can anyone answer that question? Why is this not moldy? I think you should go through your food cabinet, look at the ingredients very carefully. Most people don't. I try to. Sometimes when you're shopping with kids, you can't look at every ingredient in every package. So when you see the front of the package right here, no high fructose corn syrup, you just pick them up really quick. With our busy lives, you can see June 25th. Now it's December 5th. Clearly, this should be mold. This should have been mold months ago. It's not mold. There's videos out there about McDonald's not growing mold on their French fries. I also think there's one out there about their cheeseburger. But we have to ask ourselves, why do we eat this food? I would have ate this food if there was no date. I would have thought, man, maybe they're just smushed. I need a bun for a burger or a sandwich or whatever. And I would have ate it. It smells fine. There's no hint of mold. You can smell mold. If you ever open up a loaf of bread or a bread product and it's starting to grow mold, as soon as you open it, you know. And you can see the mold and you can find the mold. I've picked off mold in my life off a piece of bread because I'm in the mood for a sandwich. And when I grab the bread, I open it up and I get that smell and I go, oh, there's mold on it. Once I investigate if there's mold at one end, I'll take from the other end, etc. There's no mold. There's no smell of mold. I'm going to throw these out. I'm disappointed with Arnold's. I don't want to purchase their products anymore. This is just for everyone to beware. Look at all your stuff. Campbell's, they put MSG in their stuff and they're not going to take it out. People have tried to reach out to Campbell's and they don't care. They say it's fine. MSG is fine. High fructose corn syrup is fine. Sucralose is fine. Who cares? Who cares about our health, right? That's why everybody, not everybody, but that's why a lot of us are getting sick. We're getting sicker, and as the generations go on, they're just going to get sicker. And then people wonder why. Why does everyone have cancer? Why is everybody sick? Why are all these companies making so much money? This is why. They own companies or their friends own companies in the pharmaceutical industry that they just keep giving us all their drugs and everything else just to put a Band-Aid on it for now until we die. And then they keep making more money when we die. Here's ShopRite brand, Wholesome Pantry. Tries to be a little healthier bread. No artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup. And this is what happens when you don't put all those ingredients in it. The food actually goes moldy. It actually goes bad when it's supposed to. A couple days after the sell-by date, I noticed some mold inside. It wasn't this bad, but I let it sit for a while, maybe a week or 10 days before I shot this video. I've been meaning to, but I didn't finish the Arnold video, the second one, so this just happened to happen. It wasn't planned, but this is a great addition to the video that I made before, so I'm just going to add it right on and cut it in there. Now, our bread has always went moldy, but unfortunately, nowadays with all the ingredients and artificial preservatives and all this other stuff, the food's not going bad because ultimately it's not food. You know, we can consume it and we eat it, but it's not food. It's not how food is supposed to be made. Food is not supposed to be made with all these preservatives and added ingredients. And the only thing that's going bad is our health. So I hope I open up people's eyes. I opened my own eyes by accident doing this kind of experiment. I didn't realize the rolls were still in there. I was upset about the sucralose in it, the artificial sweetener, because they were advertising no high fructose corn syrup, and they try to come to the angle where it's a bit healthier when they put that on there, so you automatically think it, so you just pick them up. Later on, looking into the ingredients, and I seen it has the sucralose, the artificial sweetener, that causes brain tumors and who knows what else. But they continue to put it on our food, and we just have to wake up. Stop buying the food. Stop buying it, with all these ingredients. Return it if you buy it by accident, and explain why. And they're starting to take the high fructose corn syrup out, but they're hiding so many other ingredients. So if your food doesn't go bad, you shouldn't eat it. It should be going bad.